Hopefully it can see me. I hope it can. You think it can see me? Okay. All right. How are you doing, Claudia and Mauricio? Good. Okay. Do you remember learning about similes last time? Yeah. Are you ready to learn about metaphors this time?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Well, first we're going to start out with some examples that I have of metaphors, and they're on this sheet here that I'm going to show them. All right. This first one says, Miss Stamper has a heart of gold. Do I really have a heart of gold in here?
No.
No? I don't. You're right. But what do you think it means to have a heart of gold? Any idea? No. All right. Well, this metaphor says Miss Stamper has a heart of gold. So when you say somebody has a heart of gold, it just means they're like a really kind person. They're really sweet. Does that make sense? Okay. But I don't literally have a heart of gold, right, inside of my chest here. Okay. This next one here is in Spanish. Would you like to read it for us, Claudia?
La chica es una jirafa.
And can you read what that means in English for us, Mauricio?
The girl is a giraffe.
Giraffe. So is the girl really a giraffe?
No.
Would that be silly if she was a real giraffe? She doesn't look like the giraffe, does she? They don't have the same kind of skin at all. But what is something that a girl and a giraffe can have that's similar? Like when you look at a giraffe,
Pass.
how is it? Is it short or is it tall?
Tall.
So if you were saying Miss Stamper is a giraffe, what would you think you were saying?
You're tall.
Yeah, that I'm tall like the giraffe, right? So in this one, it's just saying that the girl is tall like the giraffe. That's what it means. But in a metaphor, it says something that sounds really silly. But if you think about it, you can really get what it actually means.
Is
Yep, exactly. All right, so next I want to actually go through what the definition of a metaphor is, okay? So, Mauricio, would you like to read what it says a metaphor is?
a common
Comparison.
comparison between two alike things that
Uses?
the word is, has, or are.
Exactly. So, a metaphor, it compares two different things. They're not exactly alike, but they have something that is similar. So with the simile, to compare two different things, we use the word like or the word as. But whenever we're going to see metaphors, like in the book I'm going to read to you, you're going to see metaphors using the word, which three words? I'm going to cover them up. Do you remember? What were the three words? Can you tell me?
Is, has, are.
Very good, Mauricio. Do you remember? What can you tell me? What are the three words that we use? Is.
Has, are.
Very good, Claudia. Okay, so next I'm going to give you both a piece of paper like we did last time. And if you could, just write down the definition of a metaphor that we just went over. And then after you're done writing the definition, which again says a comparison between two unlike things that uses the word is, has, or are. So is, has, and then the word are three different ones that can be used in a metaphor. It's all right. Yeah, but after you're done writing that, go ahead and write down the first metaphor we went over about me, and then write down the second metaphor that we went over. And Claudia, you can write it in both Spanish and English if you want to. And Mauricio, if you want to write it in Spanish and English, you can. Okay? So I'll give you some time to do that. You're doing good, Mauricio. You write a lot smaller than Claudia does.
Yes.
Yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
Now go ahead and write down number 1 and number 2. Those are both examples. Ejemplos. Examples of
If you're done with
metaphors.
all your other tasks, what should you start on?
What?
Okay.
Oh, I was saying after you're finished writing the definition of a metaphor,
Get it
just
done.
write down this example about me and my heart. And then the second example about the girl and the giraffe. And eventually, you're going to get to write your own metaphor and draw your own picture
Tell
too.
me, how many facts did I tell you I wanted? 3 to, 3 to how many? 3 to 4.
Okay, and you're just going to write down number 2. Take your time, Mauricio.
Yes, but
Okay.
how many paragraphs?
You're a little bit behind.
3 to
Sorry.
4 paragraphs. You still need an introduction, you still need your reasons, and you still need to give me a conclusion.
Writing giraffe in English instead of jirafa. At least you know how to spell it. That's good. You're almost there, Mauricio. Good job.
Do I write both of them down?
You write whatever you want. You can write both, or you can just write one of them. Whatever you want to do. What do you say now? No más?
No más.
No más?
No. Terminé.
Termine? Okay. Buen trabajo. Good job. Yeah, you're welcome. It's almost there. Okay. And while you're still writing that, Mauricio, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go next to this sheet, and it has different metaphors on it.
My brother is a
You're already jumping ahead of me before I even got there. So you found the pig. What's a pig in Spanish?
poquito.
Puerquito?
Or cerdo.
Okay. All right. So can you read it one more time for us?
My brother is a pig.
What do you think that means when you say my brother is a pig? What do you think? That's a really silly metaphor. It made me laugh the first time I read it. Mauricio, do you know what it means? When you say my brother is a pig. He's not really a pig, right?
Group off,
Right. But
computers, we're done.
what is similar between your brother and a pig, if you're calling him a pig?
He's messy.
He's messy. Yes, that's right. Pigs can be messy, Claudia, and so can brothers. So that's a good one.
Well, my brother.
Okay.
So messy.
Yeah. All right, well, do you remember the 3 words again that metaphors use, Mauricio?
Is,
Uh-huh.
has, is.
Yes. Is. Yeah, so if you want to circle is right here, you can. Go ahead, Claudia. Good job. All right.
Oh my god. Has, is.
Has, is. Well, were is another one that can be in there. We were just focusing on is, has, and are, but were is another word that can be found in
Is.
metaphors. Yes.
Is.
Uh-huh.
And
Was is another one. So here, let me borrow your pencil. Was and were can also be in metaphors. And not a lot of words. Yeah, but they're just comparing 2 different things. So, Mauricio, since you've already told me what 3 words there are, go ahead and pick one of those metaphors on there and read it for us. Whichever one you want to pick. She's telling you which one to go to. But you choose whichever one you want. Did you want to do the one with the pillow? Or do you want to do the one with the dragon? Or the roller coaster? That's another one. You want to do the roller coaster?
go ahead. Maybe that one.
Okay, this one. All right. Can you read it for me?
The knight has the heart of a lion.
Does he really have a heart of a lion in his chest?
No.
No. But what is a lion like? Are they really scared or are they really brave? Brave, yes.
Brave.
And do you think that this knight is being scared or is he being brave?
Brave.
Brave, you're right. So when you read, the knight has the heart of a lion, he doesn't literally have a heart of a lion. He has the heart of a human, his own heart. But he's brave like a lion when he's fighting that dragon. So do you understand that metaphor now? Yeah? Okay. Do you want to pick one as well, Claudia? You can pick the one about the braces, or you can choose that one.
This.
Yeah. Okay. Can you read it?
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, this is road.
The road was a
Ribbon?
ribbon of moonlight.
Moonlight.
I think that's water.
I know, it kind of does look like water, doesn't
I
it?
thought that's a
Yeah.
boat.
Well, very, very good. Yeah, it does kind of look like a boat in a river. But yeah, actually it is a road. You drive your coche on the road, okay? And it's dark. It's nighttime, right? And the moon, do you know what the moon is? La luna, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, when it shines its moonlight, you know, the moon has moonlight onto the road,
I know.
it looks like a ribbon. But is it really a ribbon? Like a ribbon you put in your hair?
No.
No. It's a road, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a ribbon.
Well, you kind of have to look the way it kind of squiggles. The ribbons, they kind of squiggle too. And over there. In your hair. Yeah. So that one's a little harder, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, since you both picked one already, let me see. I think it's time to read the story. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. Last time we read the similes out of this book, and it's called Skin Like Milk, Hair of Silk. What are similes and metaphors? So we just have a few pages here. It just says, metaphors will often use an
Is,
is, has, or are. As in, do you want to read this one?
you are my
Sunshine.
sunshine.
Or
Or those
this.
this
Singer.
singer is a star.
Uh-huh.
He's so
Yeah, he's so sour.
sour.
Uh-huh. You know, you can read it. Yeah.
Sweet.
She is sweet, or she's so sweet. Uh-huh.
His memory.
Memory.
Is I don't know say
Foggy.
foggy.
Yeah. And then all of these are metaphors, just like his voice is froggy. When he's singing it, oh, it's like froggy. Yep, so those are all the metaphors we'll go over for that. And I think I was going to have you both. Oh, no, first I was going to go over one of them with you. Do you remember that first one you read about sunshine?
Okay.
Okay. This is one metaphor. We know it's a metaphor because it has the word are. And it's comparing you
You
and sunshine, right?
sunshine.
So if you say, you are my sunshine, are you really sunshine?
No.
No? But what does sunshine do? Does it make you warm? Yeah. Does it make you happy?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So if somebody makes you happy, you could say to them, you are my sunshine. Because just like sunshine, they make you happy, right?
Happy.
So when you go home, you could tell your mom the metaphor, you are my sunshine. Do you think she'd understand? Do you think your mom would understand if you said that to her?
No.
No? All right. Well, you could say it in Spanish. Tú eres
Tú eres mi. I don't say sunshine.
Well, you could say sol. And then
Tú
you could,
tienes mi sol.
yeah, well, you could say you are my son if you want. It's close enough. All right. I think I had something else I wanted to show you. Yes, I wanted to show you one more metaphor, and I had a marker in here I was going to use. Okay, so one metaphor that I like, it's written right here. This will be number 3.
Test card. I haven't given it a date yet.
Snow. Do you know what snow is? Yeah. Nieve is a white blanket. Do you know what blanket is? Manta?
Manta.
Uh-huh. Manta blanco? Or manta blanca, sorry. Uh-huh.
El nieve es como la manta blanca.
Yes. Snow is a white blanket.
Blanket es, en Spanish, es como cosita.
Okay.
Cosita.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to draw this. Pretend these are snowflakes, okay? All right. And then it's saying it's a white blanket. So this is going to be my white blanket, okay? Pretend that's a blanket. How can snow be a white blanket?
Because it's white.
It's white. And what happens to it? It falls to the ground. So when it's all on the ground, all the snow, does it kind of look like it could be a white blanket? Yeah, it does. But is it really a white blanket?
Alex.
You wouldn't want to cover up with a big thing of snow, would you? No. What would you be? What would you be, Claudia? Would you be warm or cold?
Seriously.
Yeah, frío, right? Cold. So when you read metaphors, they sound really funny at first. Because calling a girl a giraffe, they're not really the same, right? But if you think about it, something about both of them that's the same, a characteristic that's the same, they were both what? Do you remember? Both the girl and the giraffe were not short, but tall. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, snow is not really a white blanket, but it looks like it when it falls to the ground. So all 3 of these are metaphors.
Sit properly.
So, I wanted to know if you wanted to first pick out a metaphor from the book that you liked and read it, or if you just wanted to go ahead and make your own metaphor. You want to pick one more from the book first?
Okay.
You think it'll help? Okay. All right, let's flip back here. Okay. That was the first one you read. And then, do you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to read that one?
This girl
Uh-huh.
is a star.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Singing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he really a star? Like a star that's in the sky? Right? He's not a star like that, right? But
Did you do again?
he's well known.
Did
He's
you do the writing
famous.
assignment
So he's like
on
a
the
star,
difference,
right?
the compare and contrast essay?
So that's
on-
one metaphor.
on
Do you
the
want to
red
pick one of the
kayak
other ones?
And what to do in an emergency?
Oh, okay. His voice is froggy.
I swear I told you
If
about
somebody
20
sings
minutes
and
ago,
their voice
that
sounds
was due
really
to me
weird,
today.
like it doesn't really
But you should have already
it doesn't
started
sound normal.
considering
You
the
could
fact that
say
it was
his
due
voice is froggy.
2
Like when a
weeks ago.
frog talks, what does it sound like? Yeah. So, would you want to listen to somebody that sings like a frog? Somebody whose voice is froggy? Okay.
Like, no.
No, you wouldn't.
No, wait.
What?
And it's your choice, Tim. You can either do it and turn it into me or just.
Yeah, do you see their faces?
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, they don't want to listen to him sing. All right, so we did one metaphor that was in Spanish. Can either of you think of any other metaphors maybe in Spanish?
Metaphor in
A
Spanish.
metaphor in Spanish maybe that you could do?
Has? In Spanish?
Well, no, like a whole oración.
Oración.
Like una
Oración.
comparación de dos cosas en español.
En español.
Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know of one?
Yeah.
What do you think you could do? You could compare yourself to something. If there's something similar between you and an animal or something similar between you?
Um,
You want to think about it?
yeah.
Okay. Can you help her at all? Do you know of any Spanish metaphors? No? Okay. It was just kind of like last time with similes. It was hard for you to come up with one in Spanish, right? Okay. Well, can you think of any metaphor in English that you'd like to use, Mauricio? It can be about you. It can be about one of your siblings. It can be about your mom, your dad. It can be about one of your pets.
I don't know pets.
Okay, no pets? Okay. So would you want to do yourself?
I have pets.
Do you have pets? Okay.
EDCI Baba. Her name is Dinky.
Oh,
It's
okay.
little.
Okay. Little one. All right. Do you want some help coming up with one? Would it be helpful if I showed you a few? Yeah, metaphors can be a little hard, but I did have some examples I could show you. They're under one of these papers here. Yeah, right here. These are some other ones. They don't have pictures with them, but they are examples. And if there's one that stands out, you could use one of
Oh, I know.
those. You just have to tell me what it means.
Because that water was what?
Okay?
Pretty freezing cold water, right? Hold on.
So like we said that the girl is a giraffe, then we explained the meaning of it. I want you to try to think of something and then tell me what it means. Okay? So if you want to look through those, you can. See if there's one of them that you can think about, draw a picture of, and then we can come up with a meaning for it if you can't think of it by yourself.
Okay, guys, about 5 more minutes, and we're going to go and start math a little early.
My dog is as a cell phone. No.
Your dog is a what? Did you say cell phone? That's what it sounds like you said.
Oh. E.
Oh, that'll work. Does your dog eat a lot?
My dog is as a.
Well, you said my dog is. Oh, you want to say not as. What word do we use as with? Not metaphors, but similes, right? So you want to say my dog is.
Amber, what are we doing over there?
Is
A.
and then whatever you want to choose.
Okay.
And you said pig, right?
I don't know.
I mean, if your dog eats a lot of food like a pig, your dog would be a pig.
No, okay. Newspaper? No. Fish? No.
If you said my dog is a fish, I mean, if your dog likes to swim, fish swim.
Dog?
I don't have a dog now, no. I used to.
Oh.
My dog was a fish. My dog liked to swim. Okay, so do you want to do a metaphor about yourself, Mauricio? Would that be good? Okay, because you did a simile last time about yourself, and what was your simile?
I know. My dog is a cupcake. No.
You can say my dog is a cupcake. Because your dog is, what does that mean if you say my dog is a cupcake? Your dog's not really a cupcake, right?
No.
But what does a cupcake and your dog have in common? What's similar? What's similar about a cupcake and your dog? Can you think about it? When you eat a cupcake, is it sweet or is it disgusting?
Sweet.
So, what about your dog? Is your dog disgusting or is your dog sweet?
No, sweet.
Your dog is sweet?
No.
Like really nice, or is your dog not nice?
Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice.
Well, then you could say sometimes my dog is a cupcake. So, I mean, if your dog's not nice all the time, you could say sometimes, a veces, sometimes, my dog is a cupcake. All right, very good. What about you? Still thinking? Okay. Now, out of all the things I told you could compare, what do you think you might want to compare? Yourself to something or somebody in your family to something? We'll just make that the first step. You look silly. Do you want me to help you? Okay. Let's compare your mom to something.
Sometimes
You want to do that?
cupcake.
Okay, so you could write my mother.
Cupcake. I for mother.
M-O. And then draw a picture.
Oh, what?
Of your dog and a cupcake.
Okay.
M-O-T-H-E-R. And then what
Wait,
is
does it
the
say
word
it?
you want to use? Is, has, or are, do you think? My mother are. Does that make sense? My mother has, or my mother is? Because we're going to compare her to something.
What paper was that on, Amber?
Is,
Mother
okay.
has.
Well, you could say has, but he's going to say my mother is.
Okay.
Okay. What is your mother?
Oh, I don't like
What is your
this
mother
picture.
like? What's something you could say about her?
Oh, I don't like this picture. Oh, I'm bigger than her.
Well, you're bigger than her. Yeah. Okay. So what's something that's small then, or short?
Look, my dog.
If that's what you want to compare, or you could compare like how she is as a person. If she's nice, if she's kind.
She's nice.
She's nice? Okay. Well then what is something that's nice
Oh,
Reading stuff, do I have on group?
that you could
Reading
compare
stuff,
her to?
Social studies book and journals on my U table.
Think of something?
Three.
She's nice.
So there's 4 books.
See, you're starting a simile, so we can start with the simile and then make it a metaphor. So my mother is as nice as
I
a...
want people. Ready? Let's follow my directions,
Okay,
please, and
so you
don't
could say
argue
my
with
mother
me.
is a butterfly. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y.
We're going over homework.
F-L-Y.
I swear I taught it to myself.
F-L-Y?
Oh, F-L.
Okay. And then just draw something real quick. Just like you can draw a stick figure of your mom, or you can draw just her face. And then a butterfly shouldn't be too hard. There's a butterfly up over there, and there's a couple up there. So,
And I just draw a butterfly.
okay, you could just draw a butterfly, that's fine.
All right, I want to go over homework. Get it out, or we're losing, for every person who doesn't have it, we're losing 2 marbles. Yeah. Reading stuff put away. I should have 4 notebooks on my back table for group 3. No, that's 6-6. Last night's homework was 6-5. What is 6-6?
No, it's like 6 with homework. Yeah, it's up there. That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Why don't you have last night's homework then? What do you do? I do. You were absent.
All right, and then I know you want to finish coloring and stuff, but there's just one more thing I want you to do, okay? I want you to write down what this means, okay? What does that mean when you say sometimes my dog is a
I
puppy?
can't hear.
You had told me just a
I got a
minute
lot of
ago.
people
Well,
trying to
probably a
talk
little bit more than a
to me
minute ago, right? So what are you trying to say here? What do you really mean?
Just tear out the wall.
Your dog is what?
Is
Dulce? That's what you were saying, that your cupcake is sweet?
You guys better
When you
be
eat
making
it?
sure that you're looking at the
So
top
sometimes
before
your
you
dog
pull
is
out
also
your
what?
homework. I don't want to hear the excuses. I have the wrong homework.
Do you remember?
I forgot. I didn't do it. I couldn't find it.
Okay, let me tell you
There's
again.
no excuses anymore. I told you
What does
guys
this
that
mean?
yesterday. The only one who should
What
have
is
an
this
excuse
metaphor
today is Tiffany. That's it.
Your whole entire sentence. Can you read it?
sometimes my dog is a cupcake.
Why
So,
am I not?
Is your dog really a
Why
cupcake?
am I not seeing
No,
work from
but
everybody?
what is similar between your dog and a pancake? They're both what?
Sometimes, sometimes nice.
Yeah, so you could say another word for nice is sweet.
Why is yours not
So you
completed?
could say my dog is sweet.
Why is yours not completed?
And then what was your meaning for your
Take me out.
metaphor?
8.
When you say my mother is a butterfly, what do you mean?
She's nice.
I told
She's
you
nice.
that.
And what else could you say about her?
pretty.
Yeah.
Every time
So,
it's not
can you
being
write that
done,
down
two
below
more
it
come
for me?
out. The rate we're going, we won't see another compliment party for
Good
quite a
job.
while in this room.
Just right below the butterfly if you want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the
And that's
recording.
going
You
the
both can
same
keep
as
drawing,
they are. We're not
and
taking
we're done.
quizzes in every